Hello class, it's Mr. Daryman here, and I'm here today to read along with you a little clipping called An Atom Apart. It was written by Leslie Cargile and narrated by me. Have you ever walked through a cloud of gnats on a hot summer day only to have them follow you? No matter how you swat at them, or even if you run, they won't leave you alone. If so, then you have something in common with an atom. Atoms are the building blocks of molecules, which, when combined, make up everything. From the smallest one-celled amoeba to every person who has ever lived, to the largest and brightest stars in the sky, atoms are everywhere. Even way back in the time of ancient Greece, they wondered about atoms. That's where the word comes from, ancient Greece. The word, I'm not even going to try to say that, when translated into English means something that can't be divided any further. So what's an atom look like? Up until very recently, no one could say one way or another. Technically, we can't see individual atoms since there are no microscopes powerful enough. Since technology improves all the time, it may not be long before we can actually see a whole atom through a special microscope. Even though scientists cannot see atoms with microscopes, they have developed ways to detect them and learn about them. Atoms are made up of three basic parts: neutrons, protons, and electrons. There is a core, or nucleus, and an electric cloud. The nucleus is made up of positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. The nucleus is held closely together by electromagnetic force. The negatively charged electrons are bound to the nucleus and zap around it in somewhat of a cloud. Do you remember the cloud of gnats? The gnats would be the electrons zipping around you, the nucleus. There are different ways atoms are classified. They can be classified into elements like oxygen, carbon, or hydrogen. All of the elements known to man or women so far can be found on the periodic table. The number of protons an atom has decides the chemical element that it is. The number of electrons defines the atom's chemical properties, like melting temperature and boiling point, and many, many more that we'll talk about. The study of atoms and tiny particles that are even smaller is called quantum mechanics. Scientists still have much to learn about atoms. Maybe you will enter the study of quantum mechanics and find a brand new element. Maybe they'll even name it after you. Turn your paper over now. On the back, there are a couple questions. You can certainly go back into the reading and look up the answers. There's 6 questions, so right now, read them. Some are multiple choice. Some of them you can research, fill in the answers, and this will be collected by me at the end of the period. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me read with you while learning about the atom. Bye-bye.